Hello and welcome back to High Mesa Standards. I'm Teresa. If you're new here, I am a standard poodle breeder and raiser. Today we are doing the early scent introduction. We're starting that. We're starting a little bit late, but the puppies are a week old, and so I wanted to get that started. I had an injury on my ankle and I have not been able to get around real well, but the show must go on and these puppies need this and depend on this. So we're gonna get started and take each puppy through today's scent, which is, I put sage, but it's actually Spanish rosemary. And so we're gonna get rosemary today. I'll try and do sage tomorrow. We have a lot of sage in this area, and so this is something that we really feel like is important to adapt them to, because sage is a very pungent smell. I will also do some grasses and just natural things that they would see if they or smell if they were in their den. We definitely don't want them to be surprised when they go outside at the smells and be fearful. There's a lot of really good reasons for early scent introduction, and I'll go through that as I am working with each puppy. Early scent introduction is typically performed on puppies from about 3 days to 16-ish days. I'm not real rigid with that, but while ears and eyes are still closed, because everything is judged by sense of smell and touch. In the wild, puppies would get a variety of organic scents coming by them. We want to enhance their sense of smell and improve their neurological resilience and confidence in their new world. Studies show early exposure to many different scents improve olfactory cell numbers, which they believe could lead to earlier proficiency in scent-related performance. I believe it also builds immunity, so I like to use scents from outside surroundings to do just that. Here is our pink girl. We call her Tomboy, and she is about the sweetest little thing. Isn't she gorgeous? She has graduated. She's hit the 1 pound mark, over 1 pound. She has graduated into her bigger collar, which is a breakaway collar. If they get caught on anything and they tug on it, at this age, it doesn't really help, but they're in the box. When they get a little older, if they get this caught on anything, it will just release. Here we've got Tomboy. We are introducing the rosemary. We're just gonna barely put it under her nose. She's curious. She's snorting. She's dipping her head a little bit into it to smell it more. And now she's moving away. When they move away from the smell, I go ahead and say, that's enough. I don't want them to be overwhelmed, and rosemary's kind of strong, and so it's not a light scent. When we do something like orange or mellow grass or something like that, then I'm not worried about it being offensive to them. We don't want to offend them. We just want them to start making brain neurons. Right? Next. Good job. ESI is also a great foundation for early training because it builds confidence and curiosity in the puppies. This here is Carson, and Carson is our littlest baby. He's also possibly special needs. We're not really sure. He's got some issues with being able to stay upright. He always ends up on his side or on his back, and he's not even comfortable there. So he also was born with a tiny, tiny little tail. We're really not sure what's going on with him, if it was all in vitro stuff, but we're gonna watch him, and he won't be available right away. We'll watch him and see how he goes and see, what happens with him. But he still gets everything that all the other puppies gets, and he nurses well. He's just little, and he is gaining weight, not as much as I'd like, so I am supplementing his food every about maybe twice a day with some goat's milk. So here is his scent introduction. He's interested. Oh, look at that aroma. He's very curious. I have noticed that, and he's the sweetest thing. Okay, are we done? Okay, we're done. All right, so this is Carson. He's the orange collar. His little orange collar just wasn't working out for him. So I know who he is, and I don't need the identification on actually any of them. I know all of them now, but yeah. So that's Carson. He is our little sable male party, and look at his little lightning bolt that goes down his hair. They don't have fur. He's just gorgeous. He did really good with his dew claw removal, but he didn't have to have his tail. So we got a discount. Yeah. Studies show that puppies introduced to ESI often show greater adaptability and less fear than puppies without. This here is Arrow. He is our green collar boy. He is a sable male, and he is giant. Him and Blue compete for the largest. He's very quiet, whereas Blue is very vocal. But he does get around and he's assertive, so because he gets a lot of food, as you can tell. He's really a sweetie too. All right, and here is his scent introduction. Not interested. Nope. He's like, no, thank you. You probably can't see, sorry. Here we go. Let's try that. I'm just gonna put it close to him. No, he doesn't want to smell it. He doesn't like it. He's taking a couple whiffs, but but he's turning his nose up to it. Yeah, you don't like that, huh? Okay, that's okay. And he says, I don't like, you're not gonna be a chef? You won't be a chef? But Rosemary, that smell is very familiar out in the wild. I mean, there's a lot of bushes and weeds and stuff that have kind of that smell to them. And so that's why I use those introductions. So I just don't want him to be surprised when he comes across stuff like that. So there is Green, Arrow, our sable party male. Oh, they're the babies. Typically, they would want you to write down responses, but I've seldom used the information in the past. I would take note, though, if there was a specific response that triggered something in the puppy that was alarming or promising, I'd just make a note of that. Now we have our blue collar male. This is Teller, and Teller is full of personality, let me tell you. He is a very vocal boy, and he gets whatever he wants. He goes for food. Pretty much, he's first one at the milk bar all the time. It used to be, I think it used to be Arrow, but he's really gotten better. See, hear him already, he's grunting. He's always got something to say. Okay, here is his scent introduction. No, thank you. Try one more time. No, thank you. No, are you going to complain too on top of it? He says, I don't want it, and I'm going to complain and make noise on top of it. He's such a sweet boy. And on top of the scent introduction, we are still doing the neurological stimulations, which is holding them the different directions. I will go ahead and pop that video up here if you want to watch the early neurological stimulation and how we do that as well. There is Teller, our blue collar. He looks like a blue party male. You a sweet boy. I believe that early scent introduction gives our puppies the best introduction to life that they could possibly have, and that's why we do it. Now we have our gray collar male. His name is Ash. He's going to be a silver sable, like the other sables. He is just a beautiful, sweet boy. He's also smaller than the three larger ones, but bigger than Carson. So he's... And just so you know, when I say that they're smaller now, that doesn't mean that they're going to be smaller. I've had some of my smallest puppies end up being the largest. So as a matter of fact, one of our largest boys is one that was a little bit, he wasn't special needs like Carson, but he had some little physical issues and he was not growing fast. He had an eye infection when he was born. or shortly after he was born, before his eyes opened even. And they feel like that stunted his growth. And so I had told my brother he was going to be really small. And so my brother wanted a small dog. And so I gave him lovingly to my brother because I knew that they would love him forever. And they absolutely do love him, but he is not small at all. He's probably close to 60 pounds, I would say. And he's the sweetest baby ever. They spoil him rotten. This is Ash, and here is his early scent introduction. He's curious, and he's sniffing, but not really wanting it. Nope, going away. Want to try it again? One more time. Yeah, he's dipping down to smell it, but then he turns away. And I think that's I would say that's a fair response to have because it is such a strong scent. So there he is. This is Ash, our gray collar, sable male. So that concludes our early scent introduction for today. We're going to do several scent introductions up until they're about 2.5 weeks old. And so if you have any questions or any thoughts about this, you can put the questions down below and I will respond as soon as I see them. Or if you just have questions or comments about any of my breeding, training, puppy rearing techniques, absolutely put them down below. I will answer all of them. So have a great day and thank you for joining us. Bye.